Now I came home from doing errands. Look who's waiting for me. Walnut. You're sitting here waiting for me. I'm going here. You want to leave already? You just eat and leave. All right. Thanks for stopping by. Please come again. Hi everybody, welcome back. I know I haven't been posting videos as frequently as I would like. I'm really sorry about that. I just haven't been feeling well these past month or two. I did make a post about that and I am feeling a little bit better. It's just the fatigue on some days is just overwhelming. And I just don't get anything done or even want to think about doing anything. So I thought I would jump on here and give an update about what I've been doing with all of the books. I did try posting them on Facebook Marketplace for like $2 to $3 each and nobody was interested. Then I tried $1 each, nobody was interested. So I kind of had to figure out something else to do with them. I don't know if you've heard of a website called Thrift Books, but they buy used books. So I thought I'd give that a try, and it's actually pretty easy. You just download their app, and then you just scan all the barcodes, or you can type in the ISBN numbers and they'll tell you if they're buying it or not. I found they were only offering like $1 or $2 a piece, but that's what I was trying to sell them for anyway, so I was pretty happy with that. And then you just start building a box of books. I think the maximum weight you can put in a box is 40 pounds. So once you reach 40 pounds, you just hit submit and they email you like a prepaid label and you just put it on the box along with the packing slip and take it to the post office, and it's all shipping prepaid. And then they just pay you with PayPal. So I was pretty thankful to find that. And my totals are, I sold 667 books to Thrift Books and I got $875.58. I was pretty happy about that because I was pretty much just going to donate them. And another quick tip I found, like if you want to do this with Thrift Books, is when you scan them in, if you just keep them in your list, even if they're not buying them that day, they might be buying them like a week later or a month later. Because I found when I would go back to scan more books in, they said, oh, we're buying this one now. Just a little tip for you. So once you scan a book in, just don't delete it from your list. Just keep it in there and they might be buying it back in the future. Okay, so my totals for the books are, okay, so I shipped in 667 to Thrift Books, 135 books I'm going to keep. I'll probably just kind of flip through them and then donate them. Probably not going to keep them forever. 1,333 books left that were not sold, for a total of 2,135 books that were here in the house. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of books. Mom, what are you doing with all these? So of the 1,300 books or so that I have here at the house, then I called this place called Arizona Book Buyers. I sent them some photos of what I have and they responded. Unfortunately, books are kind of a dying thing right now and there's not a whole lot that we can do with these. So they didn't want them. I thought about renting a van and driving them to Phoenix because there's some larger used bookstores down there. I thought they might be interested in them, but I contacted them and I would have to actually drive them down there so they can look at them. Like, they don't give quotes through email or photos. And that's just kind of a lot of work to do. I'd have to rent the van, drive it to Phoenix, pay for gas, load up all the books, and then if I get there and find out they don't want any of them, that's really a wasted trip and a lot of just money wasted. So I thought it's just, I don't know, it's a gamble. But in the end, I thought it's not really a risk that I want to take right now. I just kind of want to get rid of the books as easy as I can. So what I've decided to do is just donate them to the library. I think it's just the easiest route for me to go right now. And also my mom worked for the town, so I think she would be happy that her books are going back to the town that she worked for. And they can sell them and use the proceeds to buy more books and computer equipment and just give back to the city and the people and the citizens. So that's a decision I came to. It took me a long time to come to that decision. I don't know why. It seems like everything I try to get rid of is always like this huge decision I can't seem to make. But I feel like once I make that decision, it just feels a whole lot easier. And I can just move on with the other things in the house. So speaking of other things in the house, since my last update, I sold on Facebook Marketplace the records, a pair of those vintage lamps, some white shelves. I sold the Ott lamp, and I sold the buffet. Yay! After having it up there for a year and a half, it finally sold. People who bought it were really nice. They were an older couple. So we were talking and they had just gotten married and got back from their honeymoon, and I told them my parents bought the buffet on their honeymoon in Denmark. And they had the buffet shipped over here and they're like, oh wow. So it was nice chatting with them, and I'm glad it's going to a good home. I did contemplate keeping it, but it was just way too big and I don't really have any glassware that I would put in it. So I saw it off to its new home, and I hope it'll give them lots of enjoyment out of it, as much as my parents got out of it. And I did have one guy, he said he was interested in buying the organ, but he was out of town and he wanted to wait till he got back. So I was like, okay, and then I just never heard from him. So I guess he decided not to buy it. He had some music studio in town. I guess he likes buying old vintage instruments. But I guess he just wasn't interested in it, which is kind of a bummer, but that's the way it goes. So that's what I've been working on the past month or so. And when I get to donating the books, I will put that clip in here and I'll give you another update. With the first round of books that are going to the library. Yay! Okay, so I just got back. Well, I'm at the library right now. I just went in to see if I could drop them off. And they said, we don't know if we can take that many. The guy who manages the book resale is not there. So I gave him my name and number and he's going to be in contact with me. They said they're just not too sure if they can take this many books. I only loaded up about 25 boxes, and I estimate I probably have at least another 40 or 50 boxes at home, so if they can't even take 25 boxes, I don't know, it's gonna be a problem. So I think I'm just going to head back home. I don't know, I might take them over to Goodwill. I'll give the guy a few days to call me and see what happens. But I guess dropping them off at the library today was a bust. So I guess time to head back home. So I just heard back from the guy from the library. He actually called me about an hour after I got back home. He's a really nice guy. We kind of talked a little bit about what type of books I wanted to bring in. And he said there's really no market for the quilting or sewing books, which kind of puzzled me because I had several hundred people come for my fabric sale, so I know there's quilters and sewers in this area. But anyway, some of the other books, there's some biography, some history, politics. He said those don't sell really well. Really just what he was interested in were novels and fiction. So I was kind of hoping the library would take them off my hands, but I guess not. Not everything goes the way you want it to. So I'm just going to take them over to the donation center that I usually drop all my stuff at. So I did pick out some of the quilting books that I thought were pretty newer and that might sell on eBay. So I'm going to try putting those on there. God, there's just so many of them. I just hate to just give them away. I mean, even if I can get like $1 or $2 for them, I'd be happy. And these are more of the quilting books. I know some of these are kind of old, so I probably won't have a problem giving those away. But I don't know, I'm just kind of hesitant to just give them away. I don't know what it is. I think like they're just so nice. They're practically brand new. I don't know. I can leave them here for a while. I mean, I still have probably at least another month and a half before I leave the house, so I think I might just kind of sit on them for a while. I don't know. I mean, I don't have to get out of the house right now. But I will take all the other books over, all of the nonfiction stuff. I don't have a problem donating that. I know some of these are so old, but they're just fun to look at. I don't know why. It looks like it's from the 70s. And I also found, this was my book. Oh my gosh, I forgot all about it. I actually made a quilt when I was either 9 or 10. I went to quilt camp and I remember this book. This was mine. Some of these are really old. I think this is from the 70s. I'm kind of wondering if these are like collector's editions. I don't know if they're valuable or not. Maybe I'll just spend the rest of tonight just kind of looking through these and checking prices on eBay. I just really hate to give something away that's, I can get even $5 or $10 for. So that's the plan for the books right now, and I'll see you when I'm done dropping them off. Okay, I just got done dropping off the first load of books at the donation center. And the guys there recognized me. They're like, "Hey, you're back!" I'm like, "Yeah!" That was fun. So I just got done loading up the second batch of books, and I'm going to go drop those off. All right. Got all the books loaded up. And they're out of the house. Yay! So I just got back from dumping off the second load of books at the donation center. I think that's going to be all my donations for today. So let me show you what the house looks like. So here's kind of an overview of the living room. I opened up this corner area right here. That's where most of the books were that I donated. So yay, we have some space. These are the quilting books. I just want to look through them one more time, see if there's anything valuable here. Otherwise, I'll just take them over to the donation center on my next trip. More quilting books, and this is kind of what the living room looks like. All these boxes right here are empty, as well as most of those, and those back there. So I need to do some rearranging in here. I don't like all these empty boxes in the middle of the room. Most of them I can probably just break down and throw out. I'm just keeping some of the smaller ones for things that I sell on eBay. And the buffet's gone. So these boxes right here are the glassware I have to put on eBay. Here is that chandelier lamp. I'll probably just donate that. That was on Facebook Marketplace and I didn't get any interest on it. Sewing machine I'm still trying to sell. Might put that on eBay as well. Right now I just have it on Marketplace. And as we go in here, so I'm gonna take the patterns. Nobody's buying those. So this is kind of like my donation pile right here. So let's see, patterns, doll, nobody was interested in, and just some random inflatables, cookie jars, linens, dishes, shoebox. Oh, this is pretty cool. Nobody's interested in it. And comes with the brushes. Let's see, that's all glassware I'm donating. And so the stuff I have in the closet, this stuff right here is fabric for eBay. What else do I have? Tools. I haven't done anything with those yet. I could probably donate some of these. And let's see. Those are all empty boxes. And then we just have the eBay fabric room in here. I kind of cleaned up all this space. So this is kind of all the fabric I have on eBay right now. So that's kind of the updated house tour. I think we're gonna wrap this video up right now. Once again, I'm really sorry it's taking me so long to get a video out. And a lot of my time was just spent, you know, waiting for people to respond to Facebook ads and buy stuff on eBay. There really wasn't much sorting or anything that I was doing. So I do have a few more trips to the donation center I want to make. That'll be for another day. Need to clean up the living room. All I really have left to do is put the remaining glassware on eBay. Really kind of getting down to the end here. So for right now, I think I'm gonna rest for a while and I'll be back at it probably next week. So thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Coco, how are we doing? Looking around? She's like, what's going on? Coco.